For the entire month of September, I only focused on cash stuffing my savings challenges. Well, now I'm back getting ready to cash stuff my sinking funds with my first paycheck of October. We'll be cash stuffing $425 today. And if you guys enjoy cash stuffing sinking funds like I do, I want you to put down in the comment section, what's your top 3 sinking funds that you're saving for? What's your top 3 priority? I know that's hard to choose. So I'm going to go ahead. Like I said, we're cash stuffing $425 today. And before we go ahead and get started, I just want to say thank you all so much for 6K subscribers, you guys. That is so awesome. Thank you so much. We are on the road to 10K by May. So if you're not subscribed, please make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And this way you'll be alerted when I drop new videos, whether it's about cash stuffing sinking funds or savings challenges, tutorials, or just having my Saturday morning lives. I would love for you all to join me. So let's go ahead and count this money. Make sure we have $425. So that's 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. $425 all accounted for. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started first with my daughter, Mini-Me. And I don't know if I told you guys this, but you guys, Mini-Me was a part of her homecoming court for her sophomore year. She won. Oh my God, we have been so busy preparing for that. That day finally happened last week. She was so excited, you guys, and she looked so beautiful. She did so good. So today she's going to be getting $100 in her envelope, and she has 100. Oh man, I gotta count by this 50. Okay. Sometimes I be forgetting what's in here. Okay. 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 350, 370, 390, 410, 420. That me counting like a robot. Car maintenance. Car maintenance, I have a new car, but I still want to save for it. That shouldn't be any excuse to not put money in your car maintenance envelope. You never know what's going to happen. So I'm going to put $5 in here, and that's a total of $10 in our envelope. Medical. You guys, I tell y'all, I don't know if y'all remember, but I tell you these stories all the time. I don't know what's going on with my insurance. I don't ask any questions, but I just received another check for $25 in the mail. And I think it says something about overpaid for my physical, blah, blah, blah. They send me a check. Listen, when they tell me I've overpaid and they send me a check, I don't pay too much attention. It's when they send a bill is when I get all huffy. So anyway, they sent me a check for $25. I'm going to deposit that in the bank, and I'm going to put that in its account in my Capital One account. So it won't be getting anything physically in the envelope today, but that will be going in the bank. So that was a nice surprise. Miscellaneous is next. I have got to put some money in miscellaneous. We have been doing stuff around town, and I've just been grabbing money out this envelope, which is what it's for. So today miscellaneous is going to get $35. I want to try and build it back up to 200 is what I had in here. So let's see what we got. We have 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65. Okay, $165, not bad. Next up is home. This will be getting $30. And somebody asked me if I had a home sinking fund for just decorations and stuff around the house. Yes, I do. That's what this envelope is for. I have a home sinking fund, which you guys see here. But then I also have a home emergency fund, which is 2 separate things. This envelope is for decorating or remodeling or anything I want to do around the house. If I want to buy a new tile set or redo the bathroom. My home emergency fund is in the event, knock on wood. Somebody knock on wood for me. I can't find no wood. But in the event something were to happen, I have a home emergency fund that's totally separate from this account. So that was a good question. And again, home is getting $30. Yes, you don't see me cash stuff my home emergency fund because I set goals for my emergency funds and my sinking funds. And I met the goal for that home emergency fund of $3,000 probably over a year ago. So once I start meeting some of my other goals, then I'll start contributing more to it. I'll do more of a deep dive into that when I talk about my sinking fund setup and how I go about setting my goals in my next video. All right, home has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95. Hold on. 20, 40, 60, 70. Why can't I count? 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, $95. Okay. Next is my fun category. This is one of my favorite categories. I take this seriously because you got to have fun. And it will be getting $40 today. We're always doing stuff around town, just touring our city, discovering new things. I encourage you guys to do that. It's so much fun. Fund has $20, $40, $60, $80, $90, $100, and $5. Next up is clothing. Do you guys have a clothing sinking fund? I asked you guys to drop your top 3 in the chat. I got to think about my top 3, but I know that clothing is probably in there because I do love to shop. I do love clothes. I do love bags. I do love shoes. I love it all. So this is very important to me that I keep it stuffed. My goal for this envelope is $500, but that's a rolling goal because I'm always going to spend out of it, especially with Mini-Me. So yeah, so today we're putting $40 in here because it is time. Well, it's been time, but to get some fall and winter clothes, but it's still been summer. It's still been 80, 90 degrees, so we haven't had a need to buy sweaters yet. So clothing has 50, 100, 150, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, for 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, $480. I am almost at my goal, but like I said, we'll be spending out of this. So, but that is, this is one of my favorite envelopes. Oh, Amazon is one of my favorite too. Okay, I think they all may be my favorite. Let me stop. Okay, I do have an Amazon envelope because I'm realistic about my spending, and I know I spend a lot on Amazon. So the point of this envelope, the point of sinking funds, is to save for planned expenses. I know I'm going to go shopping at Amazon, so I might as well save ahead for it. So when I buy something, I can take it out of this envelope. Today Amazon will be getting $25. And that is just reality. That's the whole purpose of sinking funds, right? For planned expenses. So Amazon has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 94, 5, 10, 15, 20, $420. Okay, and lastly in this envelope is my travel sinking fund. And I'm so bummed we're not going on our vacation like I wanted to this month. We were planning to go to Vegas, but I just could not find any airline tickets, any cheap airline tickets. Like they were wanting to charge like almost $2,000 for airline tickets, and Vegas ain't worth that. If you guys live in Vegas, you know I love you. No harm by that comment, but I'm not spending that much money to fly to Vegas. So I'm just going to keep saving, and we'll look at another time to go. So we're just going to have a little staycation and do stuff around town, which is what I prefer, actually. Mini-Me is the one that wants to go somewhere. If it wasn't for her, I would stay home all the time. So... and that's just facts. So today travel will be getting $10, but that's okay. I'm going to continue to just save money in here, and we're going to do stuff around town. So I may just use money out of here for that. Who knows? Travel has 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400, 45, 410. So whenever we do decide to go somewhere, we will be all set. All right, that is the end of my priority sinking funds. Now, let's get into my business binder. But first, I am getting my setup ready for 2025. I've been buying all the things so I can get ready with my new binders and stuff. So let me show you guys what I've been thinking about. I'm going to do a whole video on my setup and my sinking funds, but let me show you what I've been thinking about. One sec. So for the new year, I'm going to be going with more of a neutral kind of theme. And these are my colors right here. Now, I also have... I have another tan one coming, and I have another gray binder. So these are going to be my binders for my sinking funds, my business, my savings challenges, all of the things, my YouTube binder. So, but for my sinking funds, I'm thinking about, I'm going to replace these, which I love. I love my discbound, but I'm going to replace these. Should I go with the tan and white? This right here. If you all don't know, this is my favorite color. This is my favorite color. So should I go with the tan and white? Should I go with pink and gray? What color scheme do you think I should go with for these two binders? Pink and gray or tan and white? You guys let me know what you think, and be on the lookout for an entire video when I do my setup and I talk about my sinking funds and my setup for the new year. I'm so excited. Okay, back to the cash stuffing. First up is post office, and my post office, my P.O. box is $150 for the year. It's due in January 2025, so I'm trying to get that saved up now so I can pay that in advance for the whole year in January. So I'll be putting $20 in here today, and that means I have $20, $40, $50, $60, $70, $20, $40, $50, $60, $70. So what is that? I need another $80 by January. Okay, so I got to make sure I start putting more money in here. Supplies is next. This is going to be getting $10. All right. And now we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, $100, which is good because I just bought some laminating sheets that I need to pay for. It was like $30. So when that bill comes in, I'll be able to grab it out of here and pay for it. Subscriptions. All right. Again, I'm trying to get ahead of mostly all of my subscriptions. I'm trying to get ahead by a year and I'm on the way. This envelope covers my CapCut. It covers my StreamYard, which I use to go live on YouTube, and it also will cover my YouTube Premium. And I've already taken care of CapCut for the bill that's due in November, and then also for the next November. So now out of this money, I am saving towards my StreamYard annual fees and then YouTube Premium. That is my goal for 2025, to get a year ahead of all of my subscriptions. You guys, there's no better feeling than paying these subscriptions for the year, paying them up front, and then just getting that out the way. I am so addicted to doing that. So subscriptions today will be getting $60. Says 20, 40, 60. All right, and now we have 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 310, 320. Next, I have social media. It's not getting anything today, but this is my social media envelope for anything that has to do with like my Instagram and TikTok. As a matter of fact, I'm getting close to 10,000 followers on Instagram, which is awesome. So I will be doing a giveaway over there. I think I'm going to say I'm about 150 followers away. So that's awesome. So that's what I'll use this money for. But in this envelope, I'm not adding anything today, but I do have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20. That's good. That's real good. Budgeting just because we'll be getting $40 today. And this, you guys, like I said before, this goes towards my websites, my email, all of the things like that. This is what I use this money for. And so now I have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20. And bills for my website and all that stuff is not due until April. All right, Canva is next. Again, getting ahead of those subscriptions. Canva will be getting $5 today. And Canva is $120 a year. This money here is getting ready to save for the July 2025 to July 2026 annual period. So I have 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, $45, and I need to save 120 by July. So I'm doing good. And if you guys have not been to one of my Canva workshops, I encourage you to join me. We have such a good time. Now, if you are a member on my channel, you do get a discount towards that. The next one we're doing is I'm going to show everyone how to create websites in Canva using only the free version. Those classes are going to be October 19th, I believe, and November 30th. It's going to be a 2-part class because we'll need 2 sessions for it. But it's just such a good time. We come together on Zoom, and this way we can all ask any questions that we may have while we're in the middle of creating. And then I always send everyone the link to the video in case they want to rewatch it and keep doing it. So check it out. The link to register is in the description box. And then finally is charity. Charity will be getting $5. You shouldn't just give back during the holidays, but that's the biggest time. What? Why is this 5? What? Tell me your story, honey. What did you go through? Why are you so beat up? Why is it so wrinkled and beat up like that? Woo, the stories. I want to hear this. This 5 went through war. All right. That will be getting returned to the bank. Okay, charity has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 155. All right. And my goal for this envelope is 250. So we're doing good. We're at 155. All right, and I am all set with cash stuffing my first paycheck of October. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And be on the lookout. I'm going to talk about the differences between sinking funds and emergency funds. I think that's just so important for people to understand the differences. And then I'm also going to talk about in another video my setup of my sinking funds, how I set up my goals, how do I categorize what I'm going to save for. So that should be a good one. Plus my setup. I can't wait to see which you guys chose, which colors for these 2 binders, which I love dearly. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit that like button. And guess what? I will see you guys next week. Bye.